Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. It is with great pride that we begin the opening ceremony of the 58th International Mathematical Olympiad. My name is Felipe Rocha, and I have the honor of being the Master of Ceremonies. I would like to welcome all to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The International Mathematical Olympiad is today the largest, oldest, and most prestigious international scientific Olympiad in the world. The first edition was in Romania in 1959 and was attended by students from 7 countries. Today we have the fantastic participation of young people from 112 countries. From its first edition until today, the main goal of the IMO has been to promote the sharing of knowledge and the creative exchange of ideas and experiences among students from different cultures. Without a doubt, we are beginning to achieve this goal here in Rio de Janeiro. And we will stay on track until next year, when we will also be hosting the International Congress of Mathematicians. The 2 most important events in the world of mathematics taking place here, in our city, in our country. Let's learn a little bit more about the Biennium of Mathematics in Brazil.
Unir imaginação e aprendizado, presente e futuro. E, principalmente, unir matemática e oportunidades. Para isso, o Brasil instituiu o Biênio da Matemática 2017-2018. Durante 2 anos, o país sediará eventos nacionais e internacionais da maior importância para todos os tipos de público. Motivo de orgulho para todos nós. Vamos conhecer nossa agenda positiva? Pela primeira vez no país, no Rio de Janeiro, a Olimpíada Internacional da Matemática conta com jovens talentos do ensino médio de mais de 110 países, criando um novo ranking mundial. Solucionando os problemas do amanhã, o Congresso Internacional de Matemáticos, o maior e mais conceituado do mundo, tem a presença das cabeças mais privilegiadas da matemática. Para incentivar e reconhecer a participação das mulheres de diversas áreas da matemática, o WN2 reúne renomadas cientistas de todo o planeta. Na Assembleia Geral da União Internacional de Matemáticos, delegações de mais de 80 países pensam os rumos desta ciência em escala global. A Bienal de Matemática 2017, assim como o 3º Simpósio Nacional, atualizam professores e alunos de licenciatura em matemática. A agenda positiva continua com a Olimpíada Brasileira de Matemática, que acontece em mais de 50 mil escolas em todo o Brasil, envolvendo 18 milhões de alunos por ano. E mais, o Festival da Matemática, com atividades lúdicas e interativas para toda a família, provando que a matemática está em toda parte. Matemática é oxigênio, desenvolve capacidades, potencializa oportunidades. Durante o biênio, o Brasil vai respirar matemática para inspirar mudanças, transformando distanciamento em aproximação, resistência em sorriso. Sorria para a matemática, a vida vai sorrir de volta para você.
To kick off our ceremony, we already have on stage the Camerata Laranjeiras, an independent, yes, applause, nice. An independent group that seeks to develop musical and international skills among young musicians from different backgrounds. We will now hear them perform the Brazilian national anthem. Camerata Laranjeiras. The 58th International Mathematical Olympiad is sponsored by BNDES, the Brazilian Development Bank. Having BNDES with their eyes focused on promoting mathematics brings even more solidity to this enterprise. Mathematics is certainly a powerful tool for the social and economic development of every nation. We are honored and thankful for having the partnership of BNDES on this occasion. So, let's learn a little bit more about BNDES.
The essence of people is their culture, and culture should not be measured only by its wealth. Think of the smiles that are sparked by the silver screen, and the applause at the end of shows from north to south. Think of stories told by museums, libraries, and monuments, or when readers meet the characters. Why invest so much sponsorship and financing into our culture? Because the arts and history also create opportunities, and we invest in what helps develop Brazil. BNDES, the Brazilian Development Bank.
The event's organization is under the responsibility of IMPA, Institute of Pure and Applied Mathematics, IMPA, and SBM, the Brazilian Society of Mathematics. Both organizations have the mission of promoting high-level research and disseminating mathematical culture and knowledge while seeking to constantly improve the teaching of mathematics at all levels. So let us now call Professor Marcelo Viana, Director of IMPA, to the stage for some opening words.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to, first of all, welcome you all to Rio, to Brazil. We are deeply honored and thrilled to receive all such friends and colleagues from all over the world. It was already mentioned that 112 countries are represented here, which makes it the largest and broadest of all IMOs to this date, and that is also a great honor for us. I'm Marcelo Viana, Director of IMPA, and I'm also speaking on behalf of my friend and colleague Hilario Alencar, the President of the Brazilian Math Society. I want to salute you all, and in particular some of the authorities that are present here. Dr. Felipe Sigolo, the Deputy Vice Minister of Education in Brazil, who honors us on this occasion. Secretary Wagner Victor, the Secretary of Education for the State of Rio, also present here. Dr. Roy Frankel, the Director of Brazilian Bank for Development, BNDES, our partner in this enterprise. Professor Geoff Smith, the Chair of the International Math Olympiad Advisory Board. IMO was launched in 1959, and I want to give you an idea of what that means in terms of Brazilian calendar. We usually choose 1957, just 2 years before, as the birth moment for Brazilian mathematics, because that's when we first held our National Colloquium of Mathematics. So Brazilian mathematics, in some sense, was born more or less at the same time as the IMO. We joined the organization, the participation in the Olympiad in 1979, and that was, I would say, the beginning of a very long love story between Brazil and math Olympiads. Nowadays, we organize the largest school competition in the world, the Brazilian Math Olympiad, with 18 million students, more than 51,000 schools participating. And for some time, we had two national Olympiads that were merged this year, and they will be the selective process for choosing our athletes in future international competitions, including, of course, IMO. In this process, IMPA has been taking an increasing role and responsibility. Not only we organize the National Math Olympiads and support regional Olympiads as well, at the state level and even at the city level, but we also more recently called on us the responsibility of ensuring that Brazil will be represented in the major international competitions in mathematics. It has been mentioned that a year from now we will be hosting the International Congress of Mathematicians, and that is a very fortunate circumstance, a very happy coincidence, if you want, that such two prestigious and important events are being hosted in our country within such a short period. That was the encouragement we needed to launch the Biennial of Mathematics initiative, which aims to change to improve the image of mathematics, encourage interest in mathematics in the whole population, children as well as their parents, and we hope with a positive impact as well in math education throughout the country. And in a sense, the Math Olympiad and ICM have always been connected in a way, given in particular the impressive number of Fields medalists that started their careers as medalists of the International Math Olympiad. Among them, of course, I want to mention our Arthur Avila, who got gold from IMO in 1995 and went on to get the Fields Medal in 2014. Arthur will be here within a few days to address all of you, and he also plans to be for the closing ceremony. There is another laureate of the International Math Olympiad that I must remember here today, even if it is for the saddest of reasons. Maryam Mirzakhani represented her country, Iran, at the International Math Olympiad of 1994. She got the gold medal. She came back in 1995 and she got another gold medal, this time with a perfect 42 score. And in 2014, she became the first woman to get the Fields Medal. As you probably know, Maryam passed away during this weekend. This is a great loss for everyone. It happened far too soon, and I think it is appropriate that we remember her on this occasion. So I would like to ask you to stand for a little moment and in silence in memory of Maryam Mirzakhani. Thank you very much. Remembering Maryam is also an occasion for thinking of diversity. The International Math Olympiad is a magnificent panel for human diversity, with all these colored t-shirts of various colors, different faces, a sample of humanity. But at the same time, it is clear that the balance of gender is not what we would expect, what we would desire. That is not specific to the International Math Olympiad. We have the same issue raised in our own National Math Olympiads, where the percentage of women, of girls, tends to actually decrease as age goes on. That is something that we know goes way beyond our capacity. There are many factors involved, and not all of them are the responsibility of mathematicians and organizers of these events. We are aware of that. Still, There is a part that we can do, and one thing that we can do is raise awareness of the issue and just state the fact that's not what we want. With that in mind, IMPA proposed to the international organization of the International Math Olympiad the creation of a trophy that is meant to encourage participation of women in the Olympiad and also to raise the issue on a permanent basis. And we are very happy that the IMO agreed to the creation of this award, which this year will be called Olympic Girls IMPA Award, and then I understand it is the plan of IMU to make it permanent in future occasions for the Olympiad. We decided that the 2017 award will be dedicated to the memory of Mariam Mirzakhani, and we would like to respectfully suggest that in future occasions the trophy might be named after her. I think that would add great value to the prize as a token of achievement, of success by young female mathematicians. As responsible for the organization of this meeting, at this occasion, I have to, this is the moment for me to thank people who made this possible. And literally hundreds of people were involved in what you can see and experience here. I was in this room a couple of days ago when they were setting the stage and I asked how many people were working inside this room on that very occasion, and I was told that there were 80 people here inside. And there are dozens of people around in this hotel, the other hotel. Delegations were received at the airport by their guides. There's literally hundreds of people that, to whom we owe gratitude for putting together this Olympiad. I cannot name them, everyone here, but I will name two people as representatives of everyone involved. First one is, of course, Professor Edmilson Mota, the chair of the organizing committee, very experienced colleague with a long history in the math Olympiads. Edmilson put his experience to the service of the Olympiad, and we are all grateful to him. We are equally grateful to Nelly Carvajal, our chief manager. Nelly is simply in love with the Math Olympiads, and she put that love to the service of this occasion. Behind the two of them, there's all our staff, both from our agency and from IMPA, to whom I also express my gratitude. And last but not least, thank you to everyone who volunteered to help in the IMO. The guys who are doing the heavy work and being very poorly paid. Thank you very much. Speeches should be short, and I'm afraid this is already too long. So I'm going to stop here by again welcoming you all to Rio and hoping that you will enjoy math, enjoy Rio, and of course, enjoy life. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Marcelo Viana. I would now like to call to the stage for a few brief words Dr. Felipe Sigolo, Deputy Vice Minister of Education. Please, Dr. Sigolo.
Se vocês me permitirem falar em português mesmo, mas é uma alegria trazer aqui, em nome do governo brasileiro, em nome do ministro da Educação, Mendonça Filho, boa sorte a todos vocês, parabéns ao INPA, em especial ao Marcelo Viana, todo o recurso da educação que a gente aplica junto com o INPA, junto com toda essa equipe fantástica, a gente tem certeza que é bem sucedido. Fico muito feliz de estar aqui, desejar que todas as delegações se saiam bem, mas que a delegação do Brasil possa se inspirar na seleção brasileira de futebol e ganhar medalha aqui. Parabéns.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sigolo. I would now like to call for the stage Mr. Roy Frankel, Planning Manager of BNDES, which, with so much vision, is partnering with the Brazil Mathematics Biennium. The Brazil Mathematics Biennium consists of several events, including the event we are opening today, the International Mathematical Olympiad, and next year, the International Congress of Mathematicians. Brazil is hosting the most important mathematics events in the world. Please, Mr. Roy Frankel, come on stage for a few words.
Good afternoon. I'm going to try to speak in English so every student here can understand. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here speaking for so brilliant minds as yours. The International Mathematical Olympiad has a long tradition, and this 58th edition promises to be historical, with a record participation. You must be proud. You, students from all over the world, have fought a lot to be here, and now are going to face what maybe is one of the most representative challenges of your lives. More than the wish that may the best person win, my sincere wish for you that you learn a lot, and when you came back from your home countries, you tell everybody what you have seen and lived here in Brazil. I also want to remember Maria Michel, that has died recently, in this moment to point out the importance of the feminine participation in all spaces of our society, and more particularly in the study and developing of mathematics. Without the active participation of you, women, we won't be able to achieve a more fair and equal society, which of every one of us. The mission of the Brazilian Development Bank, BNDES, is to promote the sustainable and competitive development of Brazilian economy, with the creation of jobs and reduction of social and regional inequalities. Supporting the activities of the Biennial of Mathematics, including this Olympiad, the BNDES manifests its vision that supporting relevant initiatives in the field of mathematics and education as a whole is aligned to its mission and is fundamental for inclusive development of Brazilian society. BNDES has been advancing education agenda, and nowadays it's being discussed a corporate policy for the subject in such a way that this issue so fundamental in our country has the proper attention. It's a pride for the BNDES to be able to work together with such relevant entities as CNPq, INPA, and SBM. For the BNDES, the organization of this Olympiad is a proof that the joint action of public sector and civil society can bring very positive results. I wish you all luck, and again, that you learn a lot in this event. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your kind words, Dr. Marcelo Alves. At this time in our ceremony, I want to call for the stage Professor Geoff Smith, Chairman of the IMO. It is with him that we will together take the Olympic oath and formally open the 58th International Mathematical Olympic. Please, Mr. Smith, come on stage, because we have more than 600 young people eagerly waiting for your words.
So it's another unpleasant midwinter Brazilian day. Still, it's not so bad, and maybe we should have the IMO in Brazil every year. Already two speakers have mentioned the recent sad loss of a Fields medalist, and I won't continue this, but I would point out that it is extremely likely that there is a Fields medalist in the room now. of the last 28 Fields medalists, 14 have IMO medals. So I think it's very likely that somewhere in this hall there is a Fields medalist. We just don't know who you are yet. So do a lot of networking and making friends. Okay. Well, of course, I thank everybody, but that's already been done. So I want now to enter the Portuguese language competition of this opening ceremony, and my hope is to be the second prize winner. So, a few words in Portuguese. Caros amigos brasileiros, obrigado pela sua generosa hospitalidade. Tenho certeza de que sua calorosa recepção será apreciada por todos os participantes da IMO. Muito obrigado. I know that second prize is the most I can hope for. Okay, now we come to a serious moment. Although this is a festival of mathematics and a festival of friendship, it is also important that it is conducted in the most honest and honorable way possible. So to say the IMO oath on behalf of all participants, I call to the stage two contestants. I call Maria Matilda da Silva and João Cesar Vargas to take the oath. Would you come up, please?
In the name of all the participants, I promise that as we take part in this International Mathematical Olympiad, we will respect and abide by the rules which govern it. We commit ourselves to honest conduct in the true spirit of fair play, for the glory of mathematics and the honor of our teams.
Alô, alô. Thank you very much, Professor Geoff Smith. Thank you, Maria Matilde, João César. So, it seems that the 58th IMO has begun. Yes. But so we can really feel that Olympiad has started, we need to meet the athletes. It is with great pride and excitement that we now begin the parade of delegations. Our parade is in alphabetical order. And so, to begin, we will receive the delegation from Albania. Algeria. Argentina. Romania. Australia. Austria. Bangladesh. Azerbaijan, yeah, Azerbaijan. So have we got Bangladesh? No? So Belarus. So in one side Belarus, on the other side Bangladesh. And Belarus. Belgium. Bolivia. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Botswana. Bulgaria. Cambodia. Canada. Chile. People's Republic of China. Colombia. Costa Rica. Croatia. Cuba. Cyprus. Czech Republic. Denmark. Ecuador. Egypt. Estonia. Finland. France. Georgia. Germany. Ghana. Greece. Guatemala. Honduras. Iceland. India. Indonesia. Islamic Republic of Iran. Ireland. Israel. Italy. Ivory Coast. Japan. Kazakhstan. Kenya. Republic of Korea. Kosovo. Kyrgyzstan. Latvia. Liechtenstein. Lithuania. Luxembourg. Macau. The former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. Malaysia. Mexico. Republic of Moldova. Mongolia. Morocco. Myanmar. Nepal. Netherlands. New Zealand. Nicaragua. Slovakia. Sweden. Switzerland. Syria. Taiwan. Tajikistan. Tanzania. Thailand. Trinidad and Tobago. Tunisia. Turkmenistan. Uganda. Ukraine. United Kingdom. United States of America. Uruguay! Uzbekistan! Venezuela! Vietnam! Brasil! And the mascot of IMO, Aramat! So we are coming to the close of our ceremony. Once again, we would like to thank the support we've received from CNPq, the National Council for Scientific and Technological Development, the institutional support from the Ministry of Science, Technology, Innovation and Communications, the Ministry of Education and the federal government, the official sponsorship of BNDES, and the event production led by IMPA, the Institute of Pure and Applied Mathematics, and SBM, the Brazilian Society of Mathematics. So, in closing, let me welcome all of you to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, for the 58th International Mathematical Olympiad. Let's have some unforgettable days here. And once again, let's show the world that knowledge and sharing experiences is what make us human. Be happy, dedicate yourself to your goals, and leave this place with the certainty that all of you and all of us have done our best. Good luck and a great contest to you all. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Welcome to the 58th International Mathematics Olympiad.